All right, how's it going, guys? Zach Beller YGO back with another video. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm doing this really quickly because I am pretty exhausted. Just got back from another case tourney, and I wanted to give you the rundown on the Manamoon products that I was gifted. First up, we've got these awesome dice. I've used these a few times. They're pretty heavy, so I try not to use them too much, but they are fantastic decorations. Obviously, the Lightsworn ones are my favorite. Highly recommend these. Be careful if you're going to use them because they are made out of metal. So, and they're pretty hefty. So if you like hit a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something like that, you might actually damage a little bit. That's something to be kind of wary of. But overall, highly suggest them because I love all the different styles. Next, we're going to go with one that I didn't actually get directly from Manamoon as a gift, but it was actually the Manamoon product that I bought, which is the mat carrying bag. This thing is awesome. I got it back when I got my original Spellground back, like a year ago now, almost, and I love it. It's super compact. I love the zipper, like, you know, being able to keep it secure, and it slides right in the bag, and it's pretty awesome. So if you have a nice cloth mat that you want to keep really nice, definitely recommend getting one of these. 10 out of 10. Really love it. Comes in a bunch of different styles, colors, and it's done a fantastic job of protecting my, one of my favorite mats of all time. Then we got the deck box, of course. Right here we've got the Minerva box that I've been using. I've been using this non-stop since I got it. It was the immediate one I ripped open. I ripped it open for that video, as we saw. Big fan. I have been using it at locals. I think my favorite part, honestly, is the removable die tray. Like the dice tray being removable like that, and it fits 9 official dice, which is pretty fantastic. And of course, you can fit your coin in there as well, and it's magnetic. I love it. It's nice and compact. The only thing that I personally have had a bit of an issue with is that I double sleeve all my cards. So using double sleeved cards alongside these thicker dividers can be a bit of a hassle, but that's like a small kind of issue. So what I did was I just used the one divider, and then I also use a field center divider as well. You have plenty of room, which is pretty fantastic. Love this design overall. The only thing I would caution with having a deck box like this is that this is really nice leather. The material is fantastic, and you can see like it's stitched and things like that along the seams. I would definitely caution to use some form of padding around it to keep it from like getting knocked around in your bag and stuff. I have my bag set up so that way it sits perfectly on another box, and then it's padded so that way it doesn't like get hit by anything. But Manamoon does have an upcoming bag, actually, like just to carry these fantastic deck boxes around in. So I would recommend buying that when that comes out. Or what you can do is something I'm going to do in the meantime, actually, and it's really funny, is I'm going to buy a small black makeup bag just to zip this up in there. So that way this isn't exposed to, whatever's knocking around in your bag. So it has that extra layer of protection. And you can find ones that are just about the size of this, so it's a nice compact little bag, and then you've got this protected as well. The last part before we get to like the binder is the oversleeves. So this is interesting because I have a lot of positives and then only one real negative, and for that I need to grab, I didn't do this ahead of time, so we're going to do some work here. We'll grab a official Yu-Gi-Oh sleeve here for this as well. So the oversleeves are fantastic. The border is great. It looks fantastic. Everybody loves it. I love that, the back is matted a little bit. I guess there's two negatives. One is that it's very loose at the top. But that, is also part of keeping there to be room for your sleeves in general. So it's got to be a little loose. Not my favorite thing in the world, but that's all right. I'm used to like Dragon Shield sleeves, which are super tight. So for me, it's just like a little hesitation, but not a big deal. The only real downside I have is that if you're going to use an official Yu-Gi-Oh sleeve inside, there's going to be a teeny tiny little bit of the sleeve exposed at the end. And it's literally just right at the end. It's a tiny little bit. That is the only downside to this sleeve that I've seen so far. Other than that, It's an absolute amazing sleeve. So what I did was I used a different brand of sleeves and I just flipped them upside down to show a little bit smaller. They fit right in there perfectly. But these sleeves are amazing, and I know that with Manamoon sleeves themselves, they fit better. It's just the Konami official sleeves that have that issue, so it's something to keep in mind if you do want to double sleeve your Konami official sleeves, or if you want to continue to support Manamoon with, you know, a different purchase. You can get some awesome inner sleeves as well. I'll probably be switching over to the punk ones myself because, you know, we gotta love punk cards in this channel. And then the last big piece was the binder. I switched over to this earlier this week, and I love this thing. This is by far one of the best binders I've ever had. The material inside is fantastic. The page quality is great. I love that it actually fits right inside. If you get one of these, the OTS backpacks, there's actually like a laptop sleeve in the back here, and it fits perfectly in there, which is fantastic because my other binders that are larger don't fit in there, and the material is just sleek enough that it slides in without catching on the material. The other big highlight of the binder, though, and this is one I didn't know until it was pointed out to me by another friend, is that the pages are replaceable if you unscrew them at the seam, which is a really awesome addition, and it's something that I think really sets this binder apart from others, is that, you know, these binders get used so much, you know, you're pulling cards out, you're putting cards in, you're constantly doing this and stuff like that. You're, you know, maybe you're rushing at a regional or something, you're picking up, you know, your cards and stuff like that, and you might split one of them, or they just get worn out over time. Well, now you can go ahead and buy replacements, and they even come in different colors, which is really cool because that gives you a little bit of self-expression too, which is pretty awesome. So I would definitely recommend picking up one of those binders if you get a chance to. This is going to be my trade binder going forward, and I'm going to even try to maybe get a second one because I've seen they come in different colors once in a while, and that'll be my collection binder. But overall, I have to say I could not be more impressed with the Manamoon products that I was given. They are amazing, and that is a genuine opinion because I am really tough to please when it comes to my accessories. I'm very, very detail oriented. So the fact that, you know, the dice have these awesome little details and the deck boxes are such high quality, the binder has those little details that make it a little bit better, and the over sleeves are great with those other sleeves. All in all, I cannot possibly recommend this stuff enough, and I'm looking forward to getting more of it in the future to show you guys. So thank you so much, and I cannot wait to get more.